Hi, I'm Mary the Knitting Developer. Welcome to Craft Night, show where I ramble on about knitting, crochet, really any crafting thing that I get into. Today I'm knitting on some rainbow socks. Aren't they cute? Look. Is it zooming in poorly? We'll see. Woo! And I'm going to talk to you about the reasons why you hate knitting. Reason number one, you tried to learn on a project that was way too big. Look, we all been there. I tried to learn on a blanket, some other people tried to learn on a scarf. Realistically, it's better to probably start with something smaller, like a hat. Hold on, I think I have one right, like a hat. See, that's a great one to learn off of. Or fingerless gloves. They're just smaller, and in the end you end up with something you will probably wear and you'll like better than that blanket that you won't be able to use in the summer because it's too hot. Or you'll just get bored of the project and you'll end up with something like this, which is still unfinished. And I'm not quite sure how long it's been unfinished. I do know that the baby it was intended for is no longer a baby. Number two, your gauge is too tight. All of our gauges were too tight to begin with. Every last person I've ever known has either had too tight or too loose a gauge from the beginning. Mostly too tight. It sucks and it's uncomfortable. Maybe you should try doing a different style. And when I learned how to do the throwing method where you have the yarn in your right hand, and now I knit with the yarn in my left hand or my non-dominant hand. I much prefer it, and my gauge is much more consistent. Reason number three. Takes too much time. It takes some coordination. It's too hard. I can't do it in front of the TV. Well, let me tell you what. None of us could do it in front of the TV. At least not at first. I'd much rather watch Sherlock than try to learn how to knit at the same time. So pick a boring show or go to your local craft night or knit night or whatever you've got and sit down with somebody. Give it a shot. You might actually end up liking it if you stick through with a project. If you liked this video, don't forget to like and subscribe below. Join me Thursday for Code Camp Thursday and Saturday morning for Saturday Morning Geekery. Here's also the link to my blog post, where I talk about how I failed at knitting for at least 3 years. Hope to see you again soon. Bye! I've decided on a title, so I'm gonna put that here. Do-do-do. Do-do-do.